with pregame.
Hey, Kevin. Well,
it does indeed. Thanks, David. And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
So the net starting five. Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Harris in at the small forward position. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington. And it's Nurkic in at the center position.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Harden against Lillard. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Terrific, talented backcourts tonight, Greg. Did it ever add anything for you playing across another top-level guard?
Listen, it raises the stakes, no doubt about it. You always want the opportunity to play against the best because you want to see where you stand. But in the end, even when you know a guy's better than you, and you're going to have that be the case a lot of nights, you still know that you will have an ability to impact the outcome when it comes to winning. And that's where you have to keep your focus.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
To the inside. Outside for Durant. Shoots over Covington. Good D by Covington. It's stolen by Harris. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Goes up, and the jam by Harden.
Just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter. He can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, that's where he's a huge threat to complete any sort of alley-oop. You could throw that at the top of the square, and DJ's going to throw it in.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Jordan against McCollum. Kicks it out to Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. From 15 feet away, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Good.
Love the patience from Covington. Lets the situation develop and then delivers a perfect strike.
And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played, and the basket is good.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now here's Lillard. Three-pointer. And it's KD with the rebound. Brooklyn leading by 4. The kick out to Irving. Offensive rebound. Harris outside. The 3. And the rebound by Nurkic.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
McCollum. Here's Covington. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. The shot by Powell, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Lillard against Harden. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here is Harden. The Blazers getting the bucket. Nurkic with the block.
And Nurkic seeing an opportunity there to make the impact defensively with the block.
Lillard surveying the D. 16 feet away. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Brooklyn leading by 4. Here's Irving. Wants to get it to KD and does. Back to Irving. Lays it up and banks it in.
So clever. He finds different ways to probe inside, and Kyrie with a great finish.
That's a 2 from Lillard. The shot, no good. And so it's Brooklyn with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go at...
I think you get a lot of teams' best shot.
And Greg, it's one of the great challenges of being one of the teams to beat.
But that's the difference with a superstar like Durant. He can give you elite play from start to finish. Lesser guys can do that only in spurts.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Brown. Then it's Harden, and it's Griffin in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Like when his motor is running and he's playing with high levels of energy, Cantor is a monster on the offensive glass.
Here's Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Cantor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific play.
3 terrific kids. You're right.
Melo has to be in position for plays like that. That time, perfect position.
The Nets with the lead. Now, here is Irving. Count that one. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Cantor in the corner. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Claxton. Nets leading by 4. He has a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. Well, last season, the Blazers were beset by injuries, and they fell short of their goals. Their star, Damian Lillard, said, "Once we're in a better position, I want people to remember how I responded when things didn't go my way, so that they know my character is true." Kevin, we know that Dame grew up in Oakland, a place where overcoming adversity was ingrained. Back to you.
Thank you, D.A. Now, here is Irving. Defense is right there. And now McCollum running the floor all by himself. A shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. McCollum's got his second basket of the game.
Well, CJ, as soon as he gets a step on you, you're pretty much done. Aggressive right there in transition.
Irving misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And Jones slams it in.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going. Shooting it with more confidence now. Look at his face. He didn't look quite right in the opening minutes. Finding it now.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Irving passes to Claxton. This is his first free throw of the game.
guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Norkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Derek Jones. Powell, he's checked in for McCollum. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. James Harden, he's checked in for the Nets. Inside, Covington kicks to Lillard. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise. Greg, were you surprised it took him so long to get a look and get back in the NBA?
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team. And in this case, it was the Blazers. But Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Jordan, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Lillard against Harden. Lillard with no one around. Rebound, Brooklyn. And here is KD. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Crazy long strides there from KD. Once he gets by you on the drive, see you later.
Lillard outside to the paint. And Covington gets it to go on the assist by Lillard. Covington's got the lead back up to 3 now for the Trailblazers. Harden outside. Good on the bucket.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that'll do it. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see. After 2 quarters, it's Portland out in front. They lead by 1. Kenny, what was your... And that's a...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3, the small forward. So that's who Terry Stotts starts the second half with. And stolen by Jordan. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Here's Harden. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
It's Powell on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Powell's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. About 1 minute played here in the second half. Harden can't hit. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The open shot, Lillard. That shot is off. The Nets go the other way with it. Harden surveying the D. The feed to Jordan. Back to Harden. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Nets.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Harden against Lillard. Inside. Powell, the pass to Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, Lillard is fearless, able to take that hit and calmly knock one down and one.
A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Derek Jones comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Irving comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Irving.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Harris against Powell. Pass to Cantor. Back to Powell. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Cantor's shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Harris finds Irving. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And Simons has got the ball here for the Portland Trailblazers. It's a 1-point game. Back to Powell. Pass to Simons. To the middle. They swipe it. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
You know, and with how deliberate he can be, Harden still can surprise defenders with that burst, that underrated vertical that he possesses.
To the right side. And an intentional foul right there. Anthony's checked in for Lillard. Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Brown comes in for James Harden. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Simons surveying the D. From outside the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Durant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Griffin kicks to KD. Griffin trying to get open.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Passes it to Powell. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Claxton.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Here's Anthony. And there's the pass to Simons. Pulls it from the elbow. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Brooklyn leading by 3. Here's KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
That's a big-time finish. KD dunking all over the defense.
Here's Simons. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Jones slams it home.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Outside Irving. The dish now to Brown. KD on the wing. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Nets up by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going, we've got Green. Irving is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Jordan, and it's Durant in at the 3 spot. Lillard attacking.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
Now Irving. Lobs it up for Jordan.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Lillard from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lillard's got 5 points now in the quarter. Lillard against Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Lillard against Harris. Takes it out to Covington. Off target from outside.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Well, he's professional in everything that he does. Durant recognizes that opportunity and turns pro.
Harris against Lillard. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. KD's shot is good.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Anthony. Latrey. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 6 rebounds in the game. They kick it out to Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Launches it. KD again from deep. And it's an 11-point Nets lead. Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in a team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Powell, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. And the Nets also making a change. Tyler Johnson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. James Harden, he's checked in for Johnson. Nets leading by 9. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Harden for 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Not a lot of time left for the Trailblazers in this one. It's tipped. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Brooklyn. Powell with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, defender a little bit off balance against Lillard, and most defenders are, let's face it, results in a trip to the free throw line.
Well, free throws good from Lillard. For Brooklyn, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Kicks it out to Harden. Connects from three-point range. And the Nets lead by 10.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Brooklyn.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for James Harden.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
And a deep three from Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
He loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Lillard against Irving. The shot. And Portland again with the bucket. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. Harden outside. And he banks in the layup.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the NBA on 2K Sport. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. The high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the center. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Holiday. There's the lob and Kumbo.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man. And we heard Shaquille O'Neal bestow his Superman nickname on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and rightfully so. The Greek Freak, the most dominant paint scorer since Shaq himself.
Lopez with the steal. Middleton outside. The pass to Giannis. Back to Middleton. Passes to Antetokounmpo. 5 to shoot. Back to Middleton. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. Lopez, no luck. And watching Antetokounmpo get to the rim can, GA, take your breath away.
Man, he can go around you, through you, or literally jump right over you. Call him the freak, Superman, what have you. None of it feels like an exaggeration.
Here's Holiday following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Holiday with it. High post Lopez. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Only so much you can do. Sometimes guarding Lopez inside is an impossible task.
Lillard against Holiday. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard scanning the floor. Over Holiday, and it's Lillard missing.
You expect him to make those. They've got to do more to get a hand in his face next time.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark. And here are the Trailblazers, trailing by 2. Floats one up. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Holiday against Lillard. And they pick up 2. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, witnessing his journey to greatness. All the while, he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Now here's Anthony, and here's McCollum for 3. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Here's Portis, and Portis throws it down.
And you risk getting dunked on, posterized. I mean, if you let Portis get good positioning, don't be surprised.
Outside, Jones. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Here's Cantor. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Portis. Connaughton passes to Tucker. Portis in the post. He's covered by Cantor. And Portis throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Connaughton kicks to Forbes. Got a piece of it. Now here's McCollum. He's tightly guarded. That one drops for him.
A true inside-outside player. We know Cantor can hit a three, but he's at his best closer in.
Milwaukee leading by 6. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Cantor against Middleton. Yep, that one goes.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
McCollum right side. Over to the wing. Simons the pass to Anthony. 1 second left. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trouble.
Being able to go through adversity and come out.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. And if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Connaughton in it with the 2. Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Teague the fast to Connaughton. Over in the corner, Portis. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Connaughton. Pass to Portis. Portland grabs the miss. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up, maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Nurkic checked in for Enes Kanter. Robert Covington comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Powell, he's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. Now here's Lopez. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Second chance shot. And Covington sends it back to the inside. And Lillard throws it down.
Respect the leaping ability of Lillard or you'll get dunked on.
Bucks have gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Lillard following the bucket by the Bucks. Kicks it out to Jones. Covington wide open. He fires. Offline with his 3. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. And the dunk by Giannis.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now here's Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Here's Lillard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Milwaukee leading by 6. Here's Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Looks for Holiday. Gets it to him. And it's good. 2 points.
Oh, a nifty finisher. You didn't think Holiday would back down inside, did you?
Down low. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Now the Bucks moving it up. And the shot goes in.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 10. Lillard with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And that one's good. Lillard.
Oh, it's easy to appreciate Lillard. Fantastic at powering through the D and nailing the shots.
Bucks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, great flow to that possession. Two players totally in sync with each other.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Lets it go with a 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. DiVincenzo finds Antetokounmpo. This one for 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Man, Holiday puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Often it's with his scoring, but right there, making a play for someone else.
Now here's Lillard. He has 6. Nurkic trying to get open. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Damian Lillard. And it's the Bucks ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. He feeds it to Lopez. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Lopez has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bucks. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 12 points, 6 rebounds. And that'll do.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
On the court for the Trailblazers. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Nurkic is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic.
An easy pass turns into a terrible turnover. And that's a possession wasted.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And Lillard kicks to Covington. Powell against DiVincenzo. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Buries it down low. McCollum's got his second bucket of the night.
And McCullough is fantastic in running the screen and roll. He knows how to use the pick to get space to shoot.
Holiday looking for an opening. To the inside. And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's McCollum. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Again, McCollum missing.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Now Holiday, after the missed three from Damian Lillard. Pass to DiVincenzo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And then for the Trailblazers, Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Here's DiVincenzo. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Goes up on the block. And no good. And it's Portland the other way. Lobs it up for Anthony. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Now here's Anthony, guarded by Tucker, stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep, and he'll shoot two at the line. This is his second trip to the free throw line. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. DiVincenzo kicks it to Tucker. It's good. Tucker's got his first points of the night.
Makes a big difference when Tucker's hitting the mid-range J. I mean, it keeps the D off balance.
Simons, the pass to McCollum. Here's Simons. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Portland shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague. And it's slammed in by Teague.
And when you get as much speed going to the rim as Teague does, sometimes momentum just carries you in to a slam like that one.
Now here's McCollum. He has 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, Melo made his way back into the league last season. He was immediately a heavy minutes player for the Blazers. Looked good as a third scoring option for the team.
And with Melo not having to bear so much of the scoring load, I think was good for him.
Yeah, especially since he took about a year off from playing. Melo had to take a long look in the mirror about how he can help teams win during his absence. But he clearly has something left to offer.
Pushing it up. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 16-6 run. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And Portland making a change here. Covington's checked in. Now, here's Tucker. Can't hit from 12. To the paint. Here's Simons. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
That'll get you a pat on the back from your teammate, McCollum. Unselfish and aware, picking out the perfect pass.
And here is Teague. Jacks up a 3. That shot missing. So it's Milwaukee with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then it's Holiday. And it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Antetokounmpo dishes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Back to Middleton for three. But they'll get another chance. Goes up again, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lopez has got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Bucks. Lillard outside. And there it is for him. Flattening the lottery odds, Greg. Do you think that's worked out as intended?
You don't hear as many predictions about who's going to get the one pick or the second pick. I think that's good for the players and the fans. You don't want anyone rooting for you to lose.
No, absolutely not. And Giannis throws it down.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Here's Lillard. The rebound by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession. The Bucks making a switch here. DiVincenzo's checked in. Nurkic checked in for the Trailblazers. Norman Powell comes in for Carmelo Anthony. Here's Lillard, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And a lot of attention on Antetokounmpo's offense, but don't sleep on the D. He can defend every part of the court and does it with intensity.
Holiday with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Lopez, no luck.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Covington passes to Powell. Good, nice job down low. Powell's got his first points in this one.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Inside. Lopez outside. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Shot's good by Middleton.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
Nobody near Lillard. That one, no good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Powell against Middleton. Nurkic with the steal.
Oh, look, he was laying in wait for that pass. I mean, lured him into his trap.
The shot by Powell, no good.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
Middleton finds Holiday. Back to Middleton. Puts up a three. Portland grabs the miss. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. And Lillard throws it down.
Well, look at how quickly Lillard leaps out in transition. He wants to run down the throw to the D, burn him in the open floor.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. From deep. And the Bucks miss again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Sinks the three-pointer.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Bucks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Giannis.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Powell for three. No good that time. And Milwaukee the other way now. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Giannis outside. From deep three-point range. And the rebound by Nurkic. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Well, Lillard is always going to be aggressive on offense as he looks to catch the defense off guard.
And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez inside. 11 feet away. It's good.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to... Welcome to 2K Sports. We short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
They're missing a quality player. Injuries a big part of the game. They just got to make the adjustments.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Nets, they've got Joe Harris. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. Middleton left side. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. Holiday against Harden. Here's Lopez. Jordan with the rebound.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Durant, no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
And with Kevin Durant recovering from the Achilles injury, glad we get to see one of the all-time greats back in action.
No doubt, Greg. And KD is trying to navigate his way through one of the most difficult injuries a basketball player can face. But we know unequivocally this man will go down as one of the elite scorers in NBA history. That combination of size and shooting is truly something to behold.
Middleton can't get it to go. For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Pass to Irving. Back to Harden. KD looking around. From beyond the arc and then some. KD's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, how about the range from Kevin Durant? Dial it in from another zip code.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Kicks it to Holiday. Middleton outside. Clock at 6. DiVincenzo passes to Middleton. Harris with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Stolen by Middleton. Here's Holiday. The dish to Lopez. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
You simply have to remember that Brook Lopez can stroke the jumper. This guy on catch and shoot is terrific.
Harden outside. Down low. Lopez with the steal. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo.
And that move has become second nature for Giannis. Once he establishes position, game over.
Irving attacking. And it's Jordan. That time on the assist by Irving. You know, you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts that maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And the Bucks with possession here after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. And Jordan sends it back.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Green's checked in. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. Lets it fly. And he can't bank that one in. Brooklyn leading by 5. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harden, that's good.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here is Harden. Pass to KD. There's the 3. Not happening with that shot. He's put up 5 and made 2. Bucks trail by 5. Here's Giannis. Misses from short range.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
Durant. And Lopez pulls it down.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
Milwaukee shooting their first free throw of the night here. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Nets lead by... This is what Giannis Antetokounmpo recently told us when he would...
For me personally,
And for Giannis, Greg, the consistency from range has been a focal point.
The more accurate he is from outside, the wider the driving lanes become, making him nearly impossible to stop.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
We've got Brown. He's out there with Irving. Griffin is out there with Green. And it's Claxton in at the 4 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Portis with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Portis can't get it to go. The Nets with the lead. Green finds Griffin. The Nets working the ball around now. Count that bucket.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Bucks shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Teague, the pass to Portis. Back to Teague, to the wing right side. And taken away by Brown. And now the fast break. Irving with the ball. Oh, Griffin in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can put those alley-oop feeds as high as you need to when Griffin's on the receiving end. He'll pick it up off the top of the backboard if he has to.
Now here's Teague. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Basket counts.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Irving. Unable to get that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. The pass to Teague. He dishes it to Tucker. Comes up empty down low. Nets leading by 4. Irving attacking. Pass to Claxton. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Joe Harris is checked in for Brooklyn. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for the Bucks. Bryn Forbes comes in for Teague. Here is Forbes. Here's Portis. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Irving dishes to Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Bobby Portis.
Boy, just a great use of the pump fake by Irving to draw that defender into fouling him.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And it's Harden in for Brown. Here's Norrell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Teague against Harris. Just 5 on the clock. And he bangs it home with one hand.
This is exactly what you hope for from your point guard, Jeff Teague, unselfishly pulling all the right strings.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Brown is checked in for Irving. Holiday against Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. Passes it to Durant, and it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Bucks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter, and there's the call on Durant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far. And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
They seem to concede that shot, and his response is, thank you very much.
The Bucks trail. And here is Lopez. Inside, Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Jordan. Harden has a wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Harden's got 6 points. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Here's Harden, left side Jordan. Out to KD. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. He's got 8.
Don't you love how decisive Kevin Durant is on the offensive end? He doesn't think twice.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. Brooklyn did not hesitate to set the pace. Amped up and are ready off the tip. They immediately... And that should...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low, just great work.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And that one's good, Durant. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Holiday up top, guarded by Harden. And foul on the shot, he'll shoot. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for James Harden. And he makes both free throws. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Irving. Stolen by Holiday. And it's the Bucks on the break. Banked in off the glass. Holiday's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's an explosive, athletic guard, and I tell you, the coaching staff must love watching Holiday in the open court.
Irving against Holiday. Irving kicks to Harris. Back to Irving. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for the Nets. The Bucks also with the sub. Teague's checked in. Outside Portis. Back to Teague. To the inside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Nets leading by 3. Irving looking for an opening. And he makes good on the layup.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Teague against Irving. Outside Teague. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Claxton. It's Brown on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And too long on the shot.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
Harris against T. And the pass to Portis. And stolen by Harris. Outside for Griffin. Pass to Claxton. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
Passes to Moore. There's the triple. That one no good. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Moving against T. Harris outside. Right side Irving. From 10 feet out. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Teague. And 2 free throws coming up as the whistle blows. He barely missed that one. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
How about that determination from Jeff Teague? I'll tell you what, lean frame doesn't mean he is not capable of bringing the physicality.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Kevin Durant comes in for Brown. And James Harden subbed in for Irving. Harden's shot is off. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Launches a 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for Brooklyn. Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Boy, KD just lethal on the drive to the rack, and he gets a head of steam behind him. Forget about it.
Outside Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Here's Lopez. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Brooklyn with a 10-point lead. It's a breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brooklyn leading by 10. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Luwawu is out there with Harden. And it's Green. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5 spot.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
KD's shot is off. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That'll be his second foul of the game. Bucks trail by 10. Antetokounmpo finds Holiday. And the layup's good off the glass. Holiday's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Bucks. Harden with it. Milwaukee with the rebound. One-on-one fast break. Here's Middleton, and Durant sends it back.
Kevin Durant uses his length so well, and how about the timing to send that rejection back?
And then Durant with the dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Antetokounmpo. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Harden against Holiday. Goes back up. It's laid in by Harden. Harden's got the lead up to 10 now for the Nets.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping.
Harden outside, from deep. Again, the miss by Harden.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jordan, he's checked in for the Nets. Griffin comes in for Green. The pass to Giannis. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And no good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. No good with the layup. Bucks trail by 8. Here's Middleton, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
Harden scanning the floor. Durant down low. Defended by Middleton. He gets that one.
Well, he's so effective close to the rim because Kevin Durant has the size, he has the feel, and he knows he can score at will.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. The Bucks working the ball around. And Middleton kicks to Holiday. 5 on the clock. To the paint and stolen by Jordan. Nets leading by 8. 1:19 left in the fourth quarter. This is to Durant. From downtown. Rebound Giannis Antetokounmpo. Bucks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
And you have to be right up on Holiday. When you're not, he's ready to take those quick shots.
Harden the pass to Jordan. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Again, the miss by KD. And Milwaukee has possession. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Harden against Holiday. Harden the pass to Durant. They grab their own miss. Kicks it out to Harden. Pass to Durant. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here. Holiday the pass to DiVincenzo. Takes the 3. Nails the triple.
Gotta respect the range of Holiday if you're the D. Showing he can hurt you from that area.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. The activity in front of the Brooklyn. Looking now at the lineups for both teams tonight. Some names out of action.
And with both teams at less than full strength, we'll have to see which side is able to remain more effective.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Powell is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Brooklyn, we've got Harden. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle.
Now just all alone down there. Credit goes to DeAndre for finding him. That's a nice pass.
Cullen passes to Powell. Nobody near Lillard. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. But it's no good. And so it's Irving who brings it up for the Nets. It's a 3-point game. He kicks it to Harden. The 3. Portland grabs the miss.
And McCollum has done a lot to improve his impact on the defensive end. Very active with his hands and how he challenges shots.
Well, the blocks numbers last year jumped up a bit. That's kind of a nice indicator of what you're talking about, GA. And he just doesn't get tired. And if he can give some more on the defensive end like he's shown, it's going to help out the team.
And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Powell finds Lillard up high to stuff the alley-oop.
To the point now where Lillard is just as good at creating his own shot or spotting up off the ball. Keeps defenses guessing.
Harden scanning the floor. That one falls.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Lillard. James Harden picking up that last basket. Back to Lillard from the arc. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Here's Nurkic. And there's the pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Nurkic. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And it's Lillard missing. The Nets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Irving with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And yes, it's good. KD's got 5.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Here's Lillard. And contact. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Now, here is Harden. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much needed asset.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space, just clanked it.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Here's Lillard after the made shot from KD. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Harden outside. Jordan kicks to Durant. With the floater, and Cantor pulls it down. Trailblazers trail by 3. For the 3. He can't get that one to fall. Passes it to Durant. 1:03 left in the first quarter. Left side, Jordan. Irving passes to Jordan. Back to Irving. And KD, here we go.
And here's the best way to get an earful from your coach. Give Kevin Durant that kind of path to the basket. Wow, discussion to follow.
Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
Another reminder that Damian Lillard can be explosive, and we love it.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 3-point lead. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Powell with the steal. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving's got the ball. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Anticipating the contact there and toughness through that play, Durant is not afraid to attack the defense.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Now, here's Lillard. 8 points for him.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Powell with the steal. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Back right after this. Damian Lillard told us before the game, when asked how he...
Humble beginnings. You know, I'm from...
Well, some of the best stories in our league are about guys who struggled to get to where they are today.
And I really hope the young guys out there are listening to this. You don't have to be a 5-star prospect to achieve your dreams.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And guys, what stands out to you from the Nets in this one?
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
We've got Durant. Griffin is out there with Green. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Brown in the shooting guard position. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Jones. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
And we're starting the second quarter. About a minute gone. McCollum against Brown. That shot off. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's deflected. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Left side, Irving. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Irving's got the lead up to 5 now for Brooklyn.
Yeah, I feel like he uses the dribble to set up his rhythm for the mid-range shots like that one. Kyrie knocks another in.
To the middle. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist by McCollum. Nurkic has got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Irving looking for an opening. Pass to Griffin. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Trailblazers trail by 3. McCollum outside, puts it up from 17, and he makes that one.
That's a great read on the pick and roll by McCollum. The defender backing up leaves him no hope of affecting that shot.
Outside Irving. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
And here is Irving. That one dropped for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
No stopping Kyrie on the drive right there. Getting to the basket with ease.
McCollum outside, inside, Anthony. And it's Anthony with the jam. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that Cameo song, Back and Forth.
There's 1:47 left to play here in the second quarter. Irving dishes to Griffin. Pass to Claxton. Now Irving. Griffin trying to get open. Irving can't get it to go.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's Simons missing, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, Harris is checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Bruce Brown. And James Harden has subbed in for Kyrie Irving. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Enes Kanter's checked in for Nurkic. Norman Powell comes in for C.J. McCollum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons.
Anthony still running the floor well, even at this stage in his career. Gets out and coasts right past the D.
Lillard against Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Lillard against Harden. And Lillard kicks to Kanter. Some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. And Griffin sends it back.
Well, Griffin using the vertical on defense. That's a scary thought.
Luwawu, the pass to Claxton. For 3, Harris. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Nets lead by 2. A lot of give and take between these sides early.
And both teams look like they came to play. We should have a good one.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Harden against Lillard. Makes it off the glass. Lillard's got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Harden with it. 1 second left, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's... Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, folks. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He had 13 points, 2 steals. And that's a...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Nurkic, and it's Powell in at the 3.
Kevin knows when he can score, so he waits and makes sure that somebody else doesn't have a better shot before he does that. Good play there.
And Lillard kicks to Covington, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Covington's got 5 now. Guys, what a back-and-forth game this has been.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Harden against Lillard. Shoots from the baseline. Harden's shot is off. Portland leading. McCollum outside. Now the pass to Powell. And the shot goes in.
I know CJ plays the 2-guard position alongside Lillard, but he does have point guard vision, and that's a great find.
Harden outside. And the jam by Harden.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now, here's Lillard. 12 points for him. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Claxton. Here is Harden. And it goes down 2 points.
I mean, how many spots on the floor is Harden not effective from? I'll tell you, not many.
Lillard against Harden. Here's Covington. Here's Lillard. Kicks it to Powell. Pass to Covington. Back to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jeff Green. He's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Brown comes in for Luwawu Cabarro. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. It'll go. The Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Irving passes to Brown. Here's Jordan. The kick out to Irving. Now here's Brown. Harris outside. On the wing, Irving. Down low. Here's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Man, there are not many times where DJ does not just rip that rim down.
Here's Simons. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Powell. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. On the wing, Irving. Shot clock at 5. Out to Harris. The Nets need to get a shot off here. There's Green with the 3. Headshot off. The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Powell and the dunk by Powell.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here is Irving. 6 points for him. .11 feet away. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn. Brown against Powell. Fires for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one. This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
Here's Simons following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Here's Cantor. And that's collected by DeAndre Jordan. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in this game. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Anthony. And Harris wide open. He shoots off target with his three. Powell down low. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Brown. And a wide open look for Irving. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets out in front. They're up by 2. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sport. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this way?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. We've got Irving. Green is out there with Harris. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harden in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Nets leading by 4. Yep, it counts.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
Now, here's Lillard. Over Harden. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both. But when he gets close, he's getting the ball.
Harden kicks to Harris. Griffin trying to get open. That's good from Harris on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard outside. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
I don't think he even feels that kind of contact. His focus is just too good inside. Nothing a defense can do.
Harden outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Harris finds Griffin in the corner. Harden.
That is the perfect technique to rebound. I mean, he shields his man, kept him behind, and then he's off to the races.
The 2013 draft comes up, and the 10th pick is announced as C.J. McCollum out of Lehigh. And a lot of people said, who is this guy? Not a lot of people say that now.
So for the Nets, Durant's checked in for Green, and it's Brown in for Irving.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
On the wing, Harris lets the 3 fly. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Cullen passes to Jones. Here's Lillard. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Lillard just a menace when he's driving inside. Forces the D to act, which is why he gets those calls.
Jordan, he's checked in for Harris. Portland also making some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Enes Kanter. And it's Powell in for Jones.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Kicks it out to Harden. Back to Jordan. In the corner, it's Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
Well, Griffin staying strong down low, even when he knows the hit is coming. Great concentration and toughness shown there.
He misses the free throw. And he sinks the second. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. They trail by 6. He kicks it to Powell. Back to Lillard. And a wide open look for McCollum. Nurkic. There's Nurkic putting it right back in.
Clutch bucket by Nurkic on that possession. They needed that one.
Brooklyn leading by 4. And here's Harden. He feeds it to Jordan. And that one is good.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Lillard attacking. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
That's a tip of the cap there. Always wanting to take the big shot for his team. Lillard makes more than his fair share.
Kyrie Irving's checked in for James Harden.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Durant in the corner. Durant drawing the double team. Stolen by McCollum. And oh, here we go. Lillard's got it, the fast break chance. And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
But you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
Pass to KD. Lobs it up for Jordan. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but, man, delivering in a big spot.
Lillard surveying the D. Here's the pass to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Oh, man, the DNA test comes back, and there is a clutch gene. McCollum with the confidence to deliver.
Outside Irving. Passes it to Durant. Yes!
That is world class.
Love seeing that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
44 seconds left in the game. Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
He's a guy that lives for a big moment like that. Great focus and courage in the clutch.
Irving double team. Then finds Irving. On the wing, Irving. Back to Griffin. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, anyone questioning Durant's killer instinct can stop right now. Wow.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Lillard to take the lead. Misses the tray. Off the mark. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. Up next, it's the NBA on 2K Sports. And they'll have some minutes to make up for with an injury in their roster.
Short a rotation player, nothing they can't overcome. But it does shrink your margin for error just a bit.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, the high-powered backcourt pair, Lillard and McCollum. Robert Covington out there with Norman Powell. And it's Cantor in at the 5 spot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Lillard off the left rim and out.
Oh, he found the open space from mid-range. Just maybe rush his release a little bit.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
Now, here's Covington after Enes Kanter's miss. And here they go. Passes it to Holiday. 13 feet away. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. Covington finds Lillard. Powell, no one around him, drills it from outside.
That's how to make things look easy for a teammate. I mean, you make passes like that one from Lillard, crazy.
Holiday surveying the floor. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The pass to Middleton. Feeds it to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
It doesn't take much for Lopez to dunk it. All he needs is the right positioning inside.
Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Nobody near Lillard. Offensive rebound. Cantor. Back to Powell. Stolen by Middleton. Holiday against Lillard. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. From deep three-point range, it doesn't go for him. And it's Portland the other way. From the line, Lillard misses.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
From past the arc, Middleton can't get it to go. And here's Lillard, who brings it up for Portland. It's a three-point game. Covington's shot is off. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for Damian Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the shot is good.
And with great positional size, Middleton knows how to do damage down low.
McCollum outside. Anthony trying to get open. And the basket by McCollum.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Now here is Holiday. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Trying to get open is Lopez. And that one's good by Giannis.
And how about the effort? You did think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
Cullen passes to Carmelo. Count that one.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
Now here's Giannis. He has 6. Holiday with the 3. And the rebound by Nurkic. Trailblazers trail by 3. Here's Simons. It's not going to go for him. Holiday with the defensive effort. Milwaukee has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. Lopez right side. Giannis inside. Anthony on him. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist from Lopez. McCollum feeling it out a bit. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
So unpredictable in the pick and roll. Love watching McCollum size up the defense and make the right decision.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. And Giannis throws it down.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right.
I think in the past, anytime I got...
Greg, this is why they say there's no substitute for experience.
And I agree. And, you know, sometimes guys need to learn to be more selfish at times. You also learn if it ain't broke, keep going with it. Ride the hot hand.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, yeah, this is their preferred pace, and it's gotten them out to an early lead.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Bobby Portis. Teague out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Nwora in at the 3, the small forward. Nwora can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 5. Jones tries in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Bobby Portis.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Enes Kanter's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Anthony. And it's Damian Lillard in for Anthony Simons. Pass to Tucker. Fires from deep. Hits it from three-point range. Tucker's got the lead up to 6 now for Milwaukee.
A dangerous shooter from outside the arc. Tucker feels confident in his ability to drain it from there.
Pass to Powell. With some arc, here's Kanter. 2 points, that one goes. Kanter's got his first basket of the night.
A true inside-outside player. We know Kanter can hit a 3, but he's at his best closer in.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Teague. No points in the game yet for him. Nwora, the pass to Teague. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Portis can't get it to go. Trailblazers trail by 4. Oh, Covington in position. That shot off the mark.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
No, I'm always surprised when it doesn't happen. I'm sure these two will have a good laugh about it later.
Powell with the steal. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. The shot's good.
Now, what more can you say about Lillard's gritty demeanor on the court? I guess contact doesn't bother.
Bucks have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster with the defense right there with the score this tight.
Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Tim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mention. Stolen by Middleton. One-on-one here. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. And stolen by DiVincenzo. And Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Lillard against Holiday. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Passes it to Lopez. He kicks to Giannis. Giannis is double. Stolen by McCollum. And now Covington running the floor all by himself. Wants to get it to Powell and does. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And terrific floor awareness. I mean, it's obvious Covington has a great feel for when his teammates are wide open.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. The pass to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Middleton. Lillard against Holiday. Back to Lopez. Basket good. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
Refusing to be tied down. Lopez is good at exploiting the D and nailing the shot.
Lillard, the pass to Powell. Lillard against Holiday. Cantor trying to free himself up. And the bucket is good. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And a wide open look for McCollum. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that
wide open. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 14 points. And
after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Portland. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Enes Kanter is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Powell in at the 3.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the speed of McCollum, outstanding at using it on the drive to pick up the contact.
The Trailblazers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Antetokounmpo passes to Holiday. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his first foul. The Bucks making a switch here. Tucker's checked in. Trailblazers trail by 4. Lillard, right side. Count it, good.
And whether he's creating for himself or spotting up, Lillard's jumper is whizzing.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Middleton outside. Middleton is doubled. Here's Antetokounmpo. That misses off the backboard. Here's the Trailblazers with the ball.
And you look at Robert Covington, first team all-defense in 2018, the kind of versatile stopper that every team in the league could use.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And Covington may be not a star, but he's a winning player. We've seen that.
And the perfect example of that 3-and-D role player. Can guard 4 or 5 positions and can definitely sling it from outside.
Giannis dishes to Holiday. Six to shoot. Back to Antetokounmpo.
That's size winning out. I mean, he needed every single inch to haul in that one.
Foul for 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Cantor. Carmelo Anthony comes in for Robert Covington. Jones checked in for Norman Powell. And it's Simons in for C.J. McCollum. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Connaughton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
I mean, he's got a lot of smarts on the court, but Tucker doesn't need to think too much on that assist. He was wide open.
Lillard attacking. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Jeff Teague.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He hits both from the stripe.
Oh, not many players with a more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
Right side Teague. Pass to Norrell. We've got 1:48 left here in the third quarter. Out to the right wing. Portis, the pass to Norrell. For Portland, they've gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Now Lillard. He's got 10. That one goes. Count it.
Look at the energy Lillard plays with. He doesn't give in to the defense. He's superb at scoring despite getting hit.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And last year, excellent at the free throw line. Just a shade under 90%.
Lillard against Teague. Count it, and the foul. It's on Damian Lillard.
Yeah, I love how Teague was able to shield off the defender and still go up and finish for a chance at the three-point play.
Powell, he's checked in for Lillard. Free throw, good. Teague. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Simon. Outside, Jones. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. And he converts the layup. Nurkic has got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Oh, the closer Nurkic is to the basket, the more dangerous he is. A solid interior scorer.
Teague, the pass to Norrell. Here's Portis. Here's Norrell. Back to Portis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Portis has got his first 2 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's the lob to the hoop, and Jones slams it home.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. And here is Teague. Portis kicks to Teague. Off target at the rim.
I don't think the D does good enough here, but something causes the miss.
And there's the feed to Nurkic. He dishes it to Powell. Back to Nurkic. It's all tied in Portland. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got, we've got Bobby Portis. He's out there with Chris Middleton. Brooke Lopez is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Forbes in at the point. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Passes to Nurkic. Back to Powell. Now, here's Nurkic. It's McCollum on the wing. Portland needs to get off a shot. Powell for 3. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton finds Portis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Whether Portis can make the leap is still up in the air. He's young and has the potential to be really good in this league.
A different look now for Portland. Cantor checked in for Nurkic. Robert Covington comes in for Norman Powell. And Lillard subbed in for Anthony Simons. The Bucks also changing it up. Antetokounmpo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Covington down low. Defended by Portis. Out to the right wing. Lillard against Holiday. And it's Lillard missing. Milwaukee in the lead. Up the floor. Holiday gets the bucket.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
McCollum passes to Cantor. Back to McCollum. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Lillard. Rebound, Milwaukee. Giannis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Stolen by McCollum. Now a timeout called by Portland. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just torching them right now. A good decision to huddle up, kind of hit the reset button, and figure out how to slow his roll.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Terry Stotts talk to his team during that timeout. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
And that one, good.
Now, that's the staple of Cantor's game. This guy has a knack for knowing how to come up with offensive boards.
Cantor's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Giannis is double. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bucks lead by 4.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Back to Lillard. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists now in this one. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. The 8-footer, and there's the pass to DiVincenzo. On the clock. Knocks it loose, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Norman Powell's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. The Bucks also with the sub. Middleton's checked in. The Trailblazers shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Lillard against Holiday. And it's Lillard missing. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for Milwaukee. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. Back to Giannis. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, we always
always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. Two-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
Holiday against Lillard. Kicks to Covington. Lillard looking around. McCollum outside. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Milwaukee leading by 4. Holiday finds Middleton. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez, and that one drops for him. Lopez has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Welcoming the chance to be the man. Lopez is outstanding at upping his game in huge spots.
And it's Lillard missing. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And here are the Blazers.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Oh, well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but it just wasn't enough. And Lillard is known for being a clutch shooter. He's the guy they go to. He's the guy they believe in.
Well, this one is winding down now. Milwaukee can watch the clock run out.
Get there, get there. Out, out.
Antetokounmpo against Powell. To the inside. Giannis kicks to DiVincenzo. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. They see. All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. That's a look at our setting tonight. Short a rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome, but it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be difficult, but they've got to hold strong.
So the Nets starting five. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Durant. Then it's Jordan. And it's Harris in at the three, the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the four with Lopez the five. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the three slot. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. And here's Harden for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Milwaukee. No good from Irving.
Not quite enough defense
That time around, just lucky he was off.
The putback, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Now here's Irving. Kicks it out to Harden. 16 feet away. Kept alive.
What about the intensity? Go ahead, Mr. Jordan. We see you working out there.
And we're about a minute and a half into the first quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Inside. DiVincenzo gets the bucket. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, this is the court awareness that Joe Harris gives you. He is so skilled at realizing how to give his teammates an open look.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Floats it up for Giannis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And here's Holiday. Lays it up off the glass. Holiday's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul. I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Outside, KD. Shot clock at 6. Here's Irving, and it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Boy, it's rare for a point guard to do as much damage on the interior as Kyrie Irving. You've got to guard him in there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Chris Middleton. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. And then for Brooklyn, Blake Griffin. He's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Brown in for Harris. Irving finds Griffin.
Well, Kyrie Irving has such a good sense of when his teammates are going to create an opportunity, and he puts the pass on time and on target.
Now here's Giannis. He's got 9. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And look at that work inside. Recognized the mismatch and took advantage.
Harden outside. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Here's Connaughton. Here's Portis. Giannis Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
I know if I put the work in, maybe.
And, Greg, that's the humble, hard-working approach we've come to expect from Giannis.
You know, he's not interested in putting himself on a pedestal. Enough people do that for him. He just wants to become the best he can be and win rings.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
PJ Tucker is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 2-guard. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Now, here is Harden. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And without a doubt, one of the most advanced scorers this game has ever seen. Harden can do damage from just about anywhere.
Teague against Harden. Teague, the pass to Connaughton. Brooklyn with the rebound.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Irving. He dishes it to Griffin. Irving with a clean look. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Milwaukee in the lead. Connaughton passes to Tucker.
I just love the activity, a fireball of energy. Tucker earning himself a trip to the stripe.
This is his first free throw of the game. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And Durant subbed in for James Harden. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Now Irving. Releases from 15, and it's off the back rim, no good.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Puts it up from 12, Tucker. And it's Durant with the rebound. Nets trail by 3. Irving kicks to Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Both teams changing it up here. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Bucks have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Back to Middleton. Down low, Tucker. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Boy, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
DiVincenzo against Brown. Outside, Green. Brown the pass to Green. Outside Durant. Lock at 6. Pulls up on the wing. Connects. The jumper drops. Durant's got 7.
Well, Kevin Durant's form, his release point, everything about his stroke is really impeccable.
The pass to DiVincenzo. Lopez left side. Plenty of space. And that one drops. And the Bucks lead by 3. For Brooklyn, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. KD against Middleton. Fires the 3. No good that time. The Bucks go the other way with it. Holiday, the pass to DiVincenzo. 3-on-3. Goes up on the wing. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense from Harris. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. Beyond the arc. Again, Durant missing. Pick off in midair. Here's Brown. Green, the pass to Claxton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. And the Nets making a change here as well. Jordan's checked in.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Middleton kicks to Lopez. Pass to DiVincenzo. Middleton looking it over. 6 on the shot clock. Teardrop shot, and it's blocked by Jordan.
This is not the guy you want in your zip code when the ball is going up. DeAndre Jordan twice on the pipes.
Clock at 2. Here's Holiday, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Next ball. Harden with it. Here's the 3.
And an excellent defender.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to... It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 11 points. And that...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
It felt like his work on the interior really gave this offense a boost. Let's see if he can dominate the rest of the way.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. Setting the floor for the Nets. Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Harden. And it's Irving at the 2-guard spot.
Well, how about the persistence of KD? He knows he has the size and the reach to keep those possessions alive.
Portis, the pass to Tucker. Back to Portis. Here's Connaughton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Here's Connaughton following the basket by DeAndre Jordan. Connaughton kicks to Portis. Pass to Teague. 5 on the clock. And it's blocked by Jordan.
But Kevin Durant uses his length so well. And how about the timing to send that rejection back? Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Bucks have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker with the break. And he gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 13.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Irving against DiVincenzo. And here is Irving. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Irving can't get it to go.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Brooklyn trailing. KD with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Outside Durant. Lets it go from deep. That's tipped. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got the fast break chance. And the dunk by Giannis.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Holiday against Harden. Pops it up for Jordan. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Jordan's got 4 points now in the quarter. Here's Holiday. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, Jeff Green is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. And it's Bruce Brown in for Irving. Mora, the pass to Teague. And he banks in the layup.
Boy, it'll take more than that to stop Jeff Teague. Just determined to score despite any obstacle.
Harden against Teague. It's Harden with the drive. Banked in off the glass. Harden's got 5 now.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
50 seconds left in the third. Portis in the post. Griffin on him. Count the basket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Now here's Harden. 5 points in the game. Out to KD. No good. That would have tied it.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Teague, the pass to Connaughton. We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Right wing. The Bucks working the ball around. They get it again.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? The third quarter comes to a close. Bucks lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Milwaukee leading by 5. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 1. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Shot clock at 6. A 3-pointer off the mark. Nets trail by 5. And Harden gets it to go in on the assist by Brown.
And Harden's such a creative scorer, especially when he gets in close to the basket.
The pass to Antetokounmpo. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 5.
This guy just isn't missing today. I mean, what a day he's had from the field.
And his shooting is the only reason this game is as close as it is. He's been Mr. Reliable offensively.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Drew Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. And the Nets making a change here as well. Griffin's checked in for Green. Back to Harden. He kicks it to Brown. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Bucks leading by 5. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
Harden scanning the floor. A rebound by the Bucks.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup. Harden's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see it. He's taking better shots, and the results are coming because of it.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 5-point game. Outside Holiday. Back to Giannis. From 8. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there. Harden outside. Lets the 3 fly. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Tries from 16. Here's Lopez. The dish to Giannis. Holiday against Harris. Another shot. Kicks it down to Middleton. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Middleton. The 3. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Nets trail by 7. It's Harden with the drive. And Harden with the stuff.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
The Bucks have gone 3 of 8 here in the fourth quarter. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. Harden finds Jordan. Harris outside. Takes a 3. Harden missing again. Milwaukee leading by 5. Now Giannis. .106 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Brown, and the Bucks miss again. Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harris's shot is off. The Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. 3-pointer. Got it. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
It's Giannis with the drive. Money.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis. And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. Middleton for 3. Jordan with the rebound. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Harris has got the ball.
Well, Mr. Harris in the clutch. Welcome to the show.
DiVincenzo with it. Count it.
Lopez loves this pressure. He thrives in moments. He shows his greatness. Nice shot.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 3. 3 seconds left in the fourth. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself, But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy had...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it.